Let's go.
What's going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And it's Frelin Arts, the subprime hero.
And we're over here with El
Patronn.
What I
You know
got?
the deal,
Live
man.
on location at Brooklyn
Volkswagen V-Dub
What
in
is
the
going
house.
on? Man is doing crazy
Dude.
work like all of y'all should be.
I've been
right
here
on
for
a
2
Tuesday.
days, and I probably got 15 minutes worth of combo.
For real.
This guy, he's a hustler. If y'all think it's just social media, him out there doing what he does, no, he works even harder in person than he does on his social media. I'm surprised he even has time for social as much as he does.
We got a lot of shit going on, guys.
Yeah, he does, man.
So much going on. And that's what we're in here talking about, right? So you all that know what's going on, this is one of the hardest working men in the automotive industry.
No.
And we have been brewing solutions to try to make sure that we can find a way to help make the best even better. And now we found a couple of ways that we can actually help out. But I want to touch base on one piece first, right?
Yep.
The first conversation that we had with Certified Solutionaries
Yes.
was looking at a few of the things that you had going on. And one of those was your website.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So we saw that the website was doing what it needs to do. It's generating leads. It's
100%.
creating traffic, right? But there was a way to get better. Because what's the biggest room in the world?
It's a room for improvement, my friends. And
Right.
that is the one thing that we all, even the best at the top, understand. Why they stay on top is because they're always looking for ways to improve.
That's right.
And Rudy, nonstop looking for ways to improve, looking for ways to be on top of the game and be ahead of the game, right? So once we had that conversation with him, man, we found one little thing that thought might make a difference. And sure enough, it did.
It did. So why is it that you saw the importance to making the switch to 321 ignition?
So obviously I know about the product when it first launched, right?
Right.
2 years ago. And their main thing was, you know, the fact that the color is pink, right? So you can't miss it. So shout out to Lane.
Yeah.
But the mobile response, right? And pandemic happened, everybody went to mobile like 10 times like crazy, people on screen time. So, you know, the way it fits in desktop versus, you know, 80%, 70% is being done on
your
this
phone.
on the smartphone,
Especially
right?
in mobile. It's about 80%, if not more nowadays.
I shop at nighttime all the time, guys. I'm on my cell phone, and I probably spend more money at nighttime than during the day because I have time, right? But
Yeah, that's right.
that was really the main thing. The exotics, I like how they're doing the, you know, the VDPs and the SRPs, how to capture the customer's information, right? Not being evasive. There's a couple of things that they have, like, you know, showing the car's pending sale, create a little urgency on the car. Yeah, so I kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's the little things.
One thing that I do know about this incredible car guy right here is that he spares no expense for excellence. But we also found that he was spending a little bit too much on getting some of that excellence with other carriers, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
we were able to help save money,
Yep.
got a better website
There you go.
that's more practical,
Yep.
more up to date, and we're brewing more solutions. That's what I'm talking about, folks. That's what can happen. Reduce the amount that you're spending and get more out of it. That's what solutionaries do, right?
And with, no doubt, with technology and software, the way it's updating every single month, almost on a daily, why not in the automotive industry go out and reach for things that can actually help us, give us tools that we can use to jump into the future, not just look at the future, but to be in the future, be ahead of the game from all your competition. And that's what Rudy's been doing forever. Since I've known Rudy, since I started following him, one of my biggest inspirations, watching him do what he was doing, I've seen him always be one step ahead of the game. He's always looking for ways to improve. Number one used car leasing guy in the country, declared he was going to be, became it, said he's going to come here, turn this store into certain numbers. He's doing it. He's going bigger. He hit numbers. And once he hits certain goals, he's like, I'm not done. I'm going to keep moving. So we've been able to talk to him about other things.
And we got big number goals, right?
Yeah.
So let me tell you something about what you can't see that's up above us right now is one of the strongest BDC teams in the business, right?
Yeah.
Led by Jenny, who is an absolute
Jenny
beast.
kills
I got to stand next to her, hear her flex a couple of word tracks real quick. I was like,
Yep.
wow, I'm about to write that one down. She's right.
Good.
She is a beast.
That's my secret weapon, man. I think anywhere she goes, anywhere I go, she comes with me. So
Yeah.
and finding that synergy, right, with BDC and a lot of you guys outsourcers, and I get it, you know, cost efficient and whatnot. BDC is like the heartbeat of the dealership, man. Most people don't really realize that, and you know, it makes a difference. Like drastic, came back, boom, started making deals, right? She knows how to sell cars over the phone. She's shipping. We're shipping 30, 40 cars a month right now, all over the country.
Yes.
But having that BDC, you know, my 2 stores over there in Queens, right? They're like, what do you mean out of state? Like clues when it comes to that. And that's something that improvement that you guys are gonna help me to get to that level. But you know, it just shows you how important a BDC manager, how important it is to have your own BDC. I believe it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that outsource is out of the question, but there's definitely room for improvement for sure.
Always, you know, that's exactly right. You know, he's so on the money. BDC is the heartbeat. BDC is what's driving that traffic to your doors, to your salespeople, the ones that are out there working the lots. Now they got less things they have to do. They have a BDC that's helping them do it, right? And if you team up with your BDC and you actually cultivate that and you help them, now that's what we're doing. We're bringing support to their BDC. We're not taking their BDC away. We're not here to do anything different. We're here to complement what they currently have.
Yep.
And by complimenting Jenny and her team, being able to take phone calls when they're not here and doing things like that, we're going to be able to up the game even more, be able to help the clientele a little bit more, and once again, help Rudy get to the level he's trying to get to.
That's right. Yeah. And we talked about it before, about the importance of making sure that you get a hold of those leads that are 30 days old, 45 days old. Because when you're generating as much leads as this social media is, right? Yeah. As that many leads are coming in, there's only so much that can be taken care of for those that are physically on the ground. So what we do, along with our partner at Dealership Toolkit, we've armed a call center to take that gap that he is missing, right? There's calls that are coming in after you guys close up shop, right?
Yep.
Everybody goes home, they catch the train, catch the bus, catch the cab. Everybody's got to get home. But between the hours that they're closed and the call center closes, we're answering phone calls because they're coming in. So why don't we put somebody on the phone that can set that appointment so that when you get here in the morning, all of the people that were calling after hours are showing up with appointments and getting that lined up. Again, the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. And we are just finding ways to back up a beast BDC to get even better. Because we got some big numbers we're aiming at, aren't we?
Oh, we are.
Big numbers.
We're going to get there. We're going to get there with class and with fun, right? And, you know, that's the thing. Like, even us as vendors, we're sitting here with Rudy. Rudy's helping us connect with other people, vendors, so we can even get better at what we do, right? Being able to offer you dealers different tools that Rudy's using that we didn't even know about, which is really awesome. So understand, the room for improvement isn't us going in fixing. We're also making sure we have the room for improvement to grow so we can bring you dealers different tools. And boy, today, thanks to Rudy, we learned about some new stuff today. I'm excited. I can't wait to share that stuff. We're going to do a huge announcement about that probably next week and show you guys what we're talking about when it comes to that. But it's about your reputation on social media, about your dealership's reputation, your salespeople, your reputation, folks. You work so hard on your brand. What are you going to do? Just going to let it flow, just hope that it works out, or are you going to make sure that it works out? Do you have the time to make sure it works out? I know how busy Rudy is. That's why Rudy has this tool. There's no doubt in my mind that if he didn't have this tool, he'd still be doing great. But would he be at the same level, at the ease that he's at? Now, he had to sacrifice somewhere. Sacrifice money, time, something, family. He doesn't want to do that. allow us to help you out with that. And I promise you, give us a call. We'll talk about that, and we'll announce some more stuff next week. But I'm pumped up about
What
that.
you think, Rudy? He's got one night inside of New
listen,
York.
these guys are
Right.
excited in New York, right? And then you guys are gonna come back and we're gonna do an actual show you the real New York.
There you go.
You know, the
I can't
cameras
wait.
and stuff like that. When you come back with more time, this is kind of like we're in a honeymoon right now. But look, every dealership should be able to find out right now where else we can make revenue out of it. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
service lane, right? We're starting that this week, which is vehicle exchange. We should be able to get another 50 cars out of there.
No doubt.
So we're putting a whole team together. Coach Kelly's leading that up for us, and you know, Coach Kelly's he's very supportive, and he knows the challenges that we're facing in the service department. But you know, we went from 15 ROs to now 60 a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's huge, folks. That's
Yeah.
4 times what he was doing.
Yeah, so it's
What?
now 60 ROs a day. The body shop, we can't. You're like 3-4 weeks out for the body shop. We can't keep up with the body shop. So
It's a good problem.
how do we leverage that into the sales department, right? How do we get, and these are the things that GMs and owners got to be doing. Okay, you might be killing in sales or service and vice versa, but there's always room for improvement.
Sure.
And you know, we're gonna try that, and we're gonna do what we gotta do to make it happen, and that's what it does, right? Find other avenues to make money, because sales, yeah, we're crushing it with the profits, but what's gonna happen in the long run, right?
Right.
So
You know, if you're making sure that every tool that you have in your dealership, and there's a lot of tools if you utilize them, is profitable, somewhere where you can, for one, not just profitable, but you're employing people, giving them good jobs where they can increase their livelihood, right?
Yeah.
And that goes into the community. So that's just not just helping himself make money, he's helping his community by providing more jobs, more time, more hours. Think about a service rep, think about a service tech. When they have that kind of work, how much more money are they going to make? How much more, please? How much faster do those days go? I'm telling you, it's all of that stuff put together. And then think about that, 15 ROs to 60. Think about the people that you're helping now. And it's just slight adjustments. Like Rudy just said, it's room for improvement. And there's always room, and there's always ways to find more income, more levels of it. But you have to look for it. You have to find it. Don't just be complacent with you. Oh, we're doing good. Well, great. The whole automotive industry is doing good right now. Well, what are you going to do when the automotive industry falls apart? Are you going to be one of those dealers like, I'm going to tell you something. Coronavirus happening. I guess Rudy was doing, selling cars like candy bars.
Yeah.
He didn't stop. But a lot of dealers out there shut it down, said we can't do it right now. I don't know what I'm going to do, and all these boo-hoo stories. But at the end of the day, that was a time for people who really wanted to dig in and go deep. Rudy dug in and went deep. I'm just saying, like, he made big sacrifices during that time.
Yeah.
When he was at another place, he was all over. He made different things. And look, during that whole time, he grew exponentially, turned a Chevy store, massive numbers, got that place rocking, passed it on up, came back to his home, Mitsubishi.
Yeah.
Then he got Volkswagen. Then he got this. Dude, folks,
You got
keep
6 locations.
growing. 6 locations.
Ooh, yeah.
And that's just the beginning. This is just like recent. He just started this back over here again.
Yes,
So this is all fresh. I can't wait to see what another year looks like, you know. And Rudy, man, it's been fun watching you grow, man. And I'm telling you, you inspire me on a daily.
Thank you.
You have since day one, and I'm so glad that I actually found your post one day and started following you. Because man, who knows where I'd be? But I tell you, it's been fun watching where you're going, and I'm excited about everything.
Well, listen,
This
I'm
partnership.
excited for you guys in this journey.
Well, thank you, brother.
And I told you we have private conversations, and
Yeah, we do.
it's like, what are you waiting for, right? Let's go. Like, this
Yeah.
is what it is. And listen, it's scary at times, but when you take that leap of faith, man, and you believe in yourself, and it's just, you know, most people, I always say they won't sacrifice a week to get what they really want. You know, I sacrificed almost a whole year.
Yeah, you did.
And I did, you know, I learned a lot, and most people didn't know what's going on, right? Because, yeah, social media says one thing, but in reality, most people don't know what's going on. But those are the things that you have to deal with on a daily basis, right? Don't give up, and eventually you'll get what you want, because you know your value, and you have to know your worth no matter what. People's always going to talk, all right? But at the end of the day, you know what you bring to the table. I got like one of the best teams in the game right now.
Yeah, you got good
Everybody wants to
spot
work here. You see the atmosphere. It's, you know, like, let's go. And that comes from the top, you know what I'm saying? So I'm almost positive. I really hate negativity. Don't get me wrong. There's things to do, and we got to get the job done, right? And certain people got to do what we got to do. But at the end of the day, overall, it's a good culture. People want to just be successful. And if you help other people win, I think it comes back to you tenfold.
And I'll tell you, if I was a salesperson in the automotive industry and I needed somebody that could mentor me, and I wanted to go work somewhere that I knew that there's opportunity for me to become something bigger than I ever thought, I'd come work for El Patronn. I'm telling you, because he's going to show you the path, but you have to put the work in. There's no negativity. It's positivity, but work is work. Period.
Period.
Faith without works is dead, my friends. You have to make sure you put the work behind everything you want. I don't care how much faith you have if you don't put work behind it.
You can't fake the work. You cannot fake
You cannot
the work.
fake it.
It always comes out in the
No doubt.
results.
Yes, it
Period.
does.
Period.
Yes, it does.
But this particular atmosphere is a great atmosphere, and this is why we're so honored to be brewing with the best. And he's right here, and he wants to go to here, and he wants to go to here. So if there's information that you want from this incredible solutionary that's doing big things, he's answering his phone, he's helping people out. If there's people that really want help, right? Don't waste his time. Don't waste it.
Let me tell you, you know how I got a hold of this man? I messaged him on Instagram, and he
Ooh.
responded. Now, granted, I was a follower. I was already messaging on his posts. So when I reached out, he reached out. You know, but I'm telling you, if you want something, you want to learn, he's not scared to tell people his secrets because we all understand we're going to bring people to water, horses to water, but doesn't mean they're going to drink it. We want you to drink it, man. I want you to drink it all. I'm thirsty.
Yeah,
So every time someone
that's
takes me to water, I'm drinking it all up, but not everyone does, and that's okay. But Rudy is not scared to tell you any of his secrets. So reach out. Talk to Rudy. Talk to one of us. If you can't get a hold of him, I promise you, I'll tell you, this person's serious. He'll get a hold of you. He loves helping people grow. No doubt. He's done it for me all day.
Speaking of growing, we have to finish this off, car guys and car
Oh, we
gals.
about to go
But
fly.
you know how we do this. We are live in location, and we're going to apply the 3 Fs so that we can keep growing and fly on out of here. So on 3, car guys and car gals, join us as we forgive, focus, and fly together. 1, 2, 3.
Forgive, focus, fly, and keep growing. Keep growing. We love
That's
you
right.
guys.
We love you all.
Peace.
Peace.
We'll see you guys around the block.